Good morning. Today we are discussing about what are the data types. In the last session, we know what is data model. It is a graphical diagram. Based on this, we will create tables. In the last session, we know how to create a table by using create command. But before creating a table or any object, we should follow some rules and regulations, like in the specification of object name, in the specification of column name. In that cases, we have to follow some rules. Now, in the creation of table, we need data types. Why we need data types? See the create command syntax. Create table, table name, open bracket, closing bracket, and here column name, data type, size. Again, column 2, data type, size. What are the data types? What is the use of data type? Say, for example, this is the table. Create table, table name. Our table name is EMP info. Column name, first column, employee number. What is the data type? Number. So into this column, in future, you can insert number type value. Again, I'm repeating, into this column, we can insert number type value with the maximum size 3 digits. So it will accept up to 999, highest value in the 3-digit length. Next, employee name. What is the data type? Varchar2 of 20. Means into this column, we will insert variable length of employee names. Variable length. Variable length means Ajay, 4 characters. Vijay, 5 characters. Venkat, 6 characters. So you can insert variable length character values. The maximum length of your value, the maximum length of your value should be 20 characters only. Maybe you have a doubt. In future, I want to insert more than 20 character length value. More than 20 character length value. What should I do? Simple. You can increase the size of the column. You can increase your size of the column by using alter command. We will get every concept in the further sessions. Next, salary. Into this column, you can insert number type data. Join date. Into this column, you can insert date type data. Okay, so what are the different data types in the world? What are the different data types? See, employee names, character data. Employee salary, number data. Employee join date, date type data. Employee photo, binary data. Understand? Again, I am repeating. Employee name, character data. Employee salary, number data. Employee join date, date type data. And employee image, that is binary data. So in the world, we have only 4 types of data. To represent each type of data, to represent each type of data, to represent character data, to represent number data, to represent date data, to represent binary data, to represent each type of data, Oracle is providing a set of data type names. Oracle is providing a set of data type names. Each data type name represent one type of data. Each data type name represent one type of data that is permitted into a column. So see here, character data type names. Next one, number data type names. Next, date data type names. Third one. Fourth one is binary data type names. Okay, let me discuss about these four data types. See here. Here I am considering a table EMBS, and the table has these columns. Employee ID, what type of data? Number type data. Employee name, what type of data? Character data. Employee salary, again number type. Employee designation, like developer, admin, clerk, this is character data. Date of birth of employee, date type data, and binary data, employee photo. Right? What are the data type names given by Oracle company? See, first character data. Character data. So character data contains, what are the characters? See here, capital A to Z, small a to Z, 0 to 9 digits, and also any symbol. All these things considered as character data. Anything like capital case characters, small case characters, digits, symbols, all these things are known as character type data. Okay, now and see character data, again two types. Character data, again two types. What are they? What are the two types of character data? Some character values with different length, some character values with the same length. See here, fixed length values, fixed length character values, variable length character values. Just now I told you, Ajay, Vijay, Krishna, some other names. So these are different length. So character variable length values, which are nothing but person names, city names, descriptions. Okay, so to store variable length character values, we have a data type varchar2. This one, varchar2. To store variable length character values. See, nvarchar2, it is also similar to varchar2. It is also similar to varchar2. But what is nvarchar2? See, normally we can store data in English language. If you want to store data, in any other regional language, then use when nvarchar2. nvarchar2. It will support universal languages. Varchar2 to store the language in English. And what is the maximum size of varchar2? 4000 bytes, up to 11G, 4000 bytes. Under each, see, under each data type, for each data type, you are writing size also, this one. So how much maximum size I can specify here? Up to 11G, 4000 is the maximum size. From 12C onwards, the size was increased to 32,000 some number, 32,767. Okay, from Oracle 12C onwards. So what is varchar2? To store variable character length data. And similarly, you have fixed length values. What is a fixed length character value? What is a fixed length character value? Fixed length character value means PAN card number, Aadhaar number, vehicle registration number. The best example, PAN card number and passport number. Why? Because in the PAN card number, see, in the PAN card number, you have characters and as well as digits. And all PAN card numbers with the same length. It cannot be different length. So to store fixed length values, we have to use what type of data type names? Here we have two types of names that is called as char and nchar. Char means to store character data. Nchar to store any global language character value. Any global language character value. I hope you understand up to here, guys. What is character data? Character data contains capital A to Z, small a to Z, 0 to 9, and any symbols. And character data two types. Character data two types. That is fixed length values, variable length values. See, to store a fixed length value, we can use char data type. To store variable length value, we can use varchar2. So many people are confusing. Sir, why they are giving varchar2? Actually, in the beginning days, the old name of varchar2 is only varchar. First data type is char. But for all values, if you are using char, what will happen? This is very lengthy explanation. Listen carefully. Suppose person name. The data type I am using character of 10. This is the column name and next one is the data type and size. Suppose Vijay, J, Ajay, Krish or Krishna Prasad. See, for this value, it will reserve 10 byte length memory. Actually, it needs 5 byte length memory, but it is reserving 10 bytes. So 5 byte length memory wasted. Actually, second value need 3 byte length memory, but it is reserving 10 bytes. So 7 bytes wasted. So for all types of character values, if you are using this data type, your memory was wasted. So what they have done, first they introduced char, but we have some problem in char. Sometimes it is wasting our memory. To control that, they introduced varchar of size. What is the maximum size of char? 2000 bytes. What is the maximum size of varchar? 2000 bytes. Later, they have introduced varchar 2 of size. What is the maximum size of varchar 2? 4000 bytes. This is the difference between varchar and varchar 2. It will store fixed length values. Here we can store variable length values with the maximum size 2000. And here we can store variable length values with maximum size 4000. 2 indicates 2 into maximum size of this. Okay, now come to here, guys. What is the character data type? First, we are discussing about character data types. It contains alphabets, digits, symbols. And first data type, char, within the brackets, size. What is the purpose of this? To store fixed length values. Minimum length 1 character, maximum length 2000 characters. For example, employee ID column, data type character of 5. If you go to a company, within the company, within that same company, for all employees, you can see employee ID. Each employee ID length should be same. Within a company, don't consider different companies. Yeah, so for all employees, we have same length of ID. That's why I am using this data type. So these are the values with fixed length. Employee gender, either male or female. So data type I am using char. I'm not writing size. Then what is the default size? 1 character. Default size is 1 character. So for every employee, you can enter a gender value as 1 character. M for male, F for female. In case, no sir, I want to maintain MALE for males, FEMALE for females. Okay, if you want to maintain complete gender name, then use varchar 2 of 10. Why? Because male only 4 characters, female 6 characters, different values with a different length. In that case, better to use varchar 2. Now, varchar 2, what is the use of this? To store variable length values. There is no default size. We have to specify size. See, here, I'm not specifying any size. I'm not writing any size, but here compulsory we have to write size. Maximum size up to 11G maximum size 4000 bytes. From Oracle 12c, the maximum size is 32,767 bytes. For what kind of columns you can use? Names, descriptions, specifications, city names, person names, area names, country names, any name, product name. Yeah, next. For example, employee names column, varchar 2 of 20. So here different values with a different length. See, if I write this, what is the benefit internally? Oracle engine allocate 5 byte length memory for the first value, 5 byte length memory. For the second value, 7 byte length memory reserved. For the third value, 4 byte length memory. For the fifth value, for the fourth value, it will reserve 14 byte length memory. whatever the length is there, only that much memory reserved. That is the benefit of varchar 2. Next one, nchar. It is similar to char, but supporting any regional language, any global language. nvarchar 2, it is also similar to varchar 2, but supporting any global language. Long, long. This is similar to varchar 2, same as varchar 2. What is the maximum size of varchar 2? 32,767 bytes. But long, it is supporting a value with the size 2 GB, 2 gigabytes. And within a table, only for one column, you can use long data type. Only for one column, you can use long data type. For more than one column, don't use long data type. In a table, what is the next data type? Number type data. Come to here. What is numeric data? Numbers, maybe positive numbers, maybe negative numbers. Numbers, positive values as well as negative values. Which data type is supporting number type data? What are the components in numeric data? In the number type value, we can use 0 to 9 digits, and also we can use a decimal point, and also we can use minus symbol. In a numeric value, see here I am typing a numeric value minus 2725. It's valid. Next, 0.75, it is also valid. So minus 123.76, it is also valid. So within a number, you can use digits, decimal point, negative symbol. Don't use other symbols. It is not valid. Okay. Now, see, numbers are two types. Positive, negative, okay, that is enough. But integers, decimal values. Without a decimal point, with the decimal point. Understand? So without a decimal point means integer. To store integers, this is the data type name. Number within the brackets precision value. To store decimal values, another data type number precision comma scale. Number p comma s. What is precision? What is scale? Come to our document. Numeric data types. It is useful to store number type data, maybe positive values or negative values. Two data types we have: number of precision comma scale. Number of precision and number of precision comma scale. Precision represent the total length of the value. Maximum length of the value represented by precision. And scale, it represents maximum length of the decimal part. Maximum length of the decimal part. Precision represents maximum length of the value, complete value. What is the maximum value we can use for this precision? 38. What is the maximum value for scale? 10 power minus 28. Now, for example, product price, it is a column. Data type, price means number type data. Number of 7 comma 2. What is the meaning of this? Maximum size is 7 digits in the value. Total maximum 7 digits in the value. Don't count decimal point. Don't count decimal point. And after decimal point, maximum size of the value is 2 digits. According to this is valid because maximum size 4 digits. In the decimal part, maximum 2 digits. Yes, valid. This is also valid. Here, precision is 4 and scale is 1. Here, precision is 7. Maximum 7 you are saying, so valid. Precision is 7. Scale is 2. Here, precision is 7. Scale is 2. Next one, precision is 3. This is below 7, so valid. And scale is 0. 0 is below 2. It is also valid. But here, come to here. Here, precision is 7. Okay, but scale is 4. Scale maximum allowed is 2. But here scale value 4. So it's invalid. And for this, precision is 4. Don't count this 0. Only we need to count these digits because before decimal point 0 don't have any value. So precision is 4. Scale is 4. Scale maximum allowed 2 only. But here you are writing 4. Invalid. Come to another example. Employee salary. Number of 6. So 6-digit length. It will support from 6-digit length minimum value up to 6-digit length maximum value. That is minus 9,99,999 to 9,99,999. In this range, any value you can store here. But it is not supporting any decimal point. Why? Because decimal part means scale value you are not writing. Next data type, date data types. See, for example, employee date of birth. It is a date type data. It is a date type data. To store date type data, Oracle is providing one data type that is known as date. This one. What is today date? According to our Indian culture, how to write a date value? We are writing a date value like this: DD, MM, YY. We are following this. But if you go to USA, here they are following this format: YY colon MM colon DD. Different countries will follow different date formats. So commonly, Oracle is providing a default date format, that is this. Oracle is providing a default date format, that is this: DD MON YY. DD means today date, today, not only today date, digits of date, MON, first three characters of month name, YY, last two digits of year number, DD means digits of date, MON means first three characters of month name. Today, this month is August. So here you can write AUG. And last two digits of year. Last two digits means specify 20. So 20, suppose you are writing a date value like this. According to Oracle date format, I'm writing a date value 2020 March 20. How can I understand this date? Is it 1920 or 2020 or 3020 or 1820? You are writing last two digits of year. How to understand the date? For that, Oracle has provided a default range of year numbers. Default range of year numbers. See, if your year number YY value, if your YY value between this YY value is in this range, then we internally the complete year number is stored from this century. 00 means it is representing 2000 to 2049. So according to this, I am giving last two digits 37. Then internally year number stored as 2037. If I am giving 65, last two digits 65. Internally, the year number is saved as 1965. If your year number in this range, then it is considered from 2000 up to 2049. If your year number is 50 up to 99, from 50 up to 99, then your year number internally stored like this. Here, maybe you have a doubt. What is that? I want to store 65. I am giving 65, but internally I want to store it as 2065. What should I do? What should I do? For this, I want to show you a small example. In case if you need a year number, if you need one year number that is out of default ranges, then you can use some functions to support your date value. What is that? Say select extract of um, year from sysdate from Jewel, from the today date. What is the year number? 2020. Suppose from the date value 20, March 19, it is giving some error. Whenever it is giving error, we have to use one function, to date. You will get all these things in future. To date, and this is my date value. This is my date value. See, by default, your date, year number is taken as 2019. I want to take it as 1919. 1919. See, to date, you are expecting 1919. If you are using this function, automatically you can take any year number from your given value. Suppose I want to take it as 1819. Hope you understand. So don't worry about default ranges. Apart from default ranges, we can also insert or store our own year number. At present, remember what is the date format for Oracle. This is your date format. This is your date format. Don't miss it. Next one. So to store character data, number data, date data, we have data types. What about binary data? What is binary data first of all? What is binary data? Binary data means audio files, audio files, video files, digital signature, images, digital signatures, and also images, and thumb impressions, biometric machines. You know biometric, thumb impressions. All these things are known as, all these things are known as, what is that? Binary data. To store binary data, suppose YouTube videos, you are listening audio songs, you are watching video songs, different types of videos, and in online, if you are receiving any product, so the executive is taking digital signature on the phone. So what type of data it is? That data is known as binary data, audio files, video files, digital signatures, thumb impressions, logos, images, symbols, emoji. Nowadays, it is very famous in the social website, emojis. Everyone is talking with emojis only. Nobody is able to type the text. For a happy feeling, one symbol. Default symbols are providing WhatsApp and in Facebook or in Twitter. Default emojis they are providing. Just select a emoji, automatically the receiver will understand what is your feeling. So what are all these things? The symbols, images, audios, videos, digital signatures, all these files are coming into, all these values are coming into which category? Binary data category. To store binary data, what are the data types we have? We have different data types here. We have different data types. See, raw, long raw, blob, enclob, blob, enclob, and B file. These are the 5 different data types to store binary data. Raw, it will store binary data, but maximum size 2000 bytes. And from Oracle 12c, the size increased to 32,767. Long raw, it is also to store binary data, maximum size 2 GB. Blob, see, it is also to store binary data with maximum size 4 GB. Longra is storing 2 GB value, but Blob is storing 4 GB value. Blob is storing 4 GB value. Enclob, it is also to store binary and character data, multi-character LOB. Enclob means multi-character LOB. Blob means binary large object, multi-character large object. LOB means large object. So multi-character large object means both character data and also binary data. Mixed data is there that you can store with 4 GB. You can store up to 4 GB size. And last, B file, binary file. What is binary file? It is a pointer to the external file. It is a pointer to the external file. External file means you need to observe one point, all of you guys. See, club, it will store a character value. It will store a character value with the maximum size 4 GB. So in the database, if you want to store any character value, the maximum size permitted is 4 GB. In case of character data, here in case of binary data also, you can store up to 4 GB value, up to 4 GB. So binary data maximum size 4 GB, character data maximum size 4 GB. But in the real time, one of the person, okay, just a moment guys. One of the person, he is downloading a movie. Assume that he is downloading a movie. The movie size is 6 GB. What is the size of the movie? 6 GB. 6 GB value not saved under database. Our database is supporting maximum how much size value? Only 4 GB. But end user, nowadays end users are able to download, they are able to download more than 4 GB value. How he is able to download that? I suppose you are a person, you are downloading a movie. Its size is 5.5 GB. 5.5 GB not available in Oracle database. Then what is happening? So there is a file, hold on, already some diagram is available. Let me check. Yes, here we have the diagram. See, Oracle internally supporting maximum 4 GB value. If you have any value, character value or binary value, whatever it is, if you have any value that is more than 4 GB, then you should store it as external file. This is external file. See, let me explain the diagram first of all. See, here is a person. Here is a person. He want to download a movie. Size is 7 GB. So his download request passed to web server. From web server, the download request passed to database server. In the database, one of the program receiving the request of the end user. The program is looking for this 7 GB video, but 7 GB video is not available in the database. In the database, maximum you can store 4 GB value only. Maximum we are storing only 4 GB value. But the end user is requesting about more than 4 GB size value. More than 4 GB size value. Then what will happen? Then see, more than 4 GB value we did not store it under Oracle. Listen carefully, guys. This is a server. In the server system, we have database. Database occupies some hard disk space. It is the complete system, right? Oracle occupies some space. Remaining space is empty. This is empty space in the hard disk. In case if you have any value more than 4 GB, either character value or binary value, any one. If you have any value more than 4 GB, then you should store it under hard disk like this. This is the file with more than 4 GB size. What is the name of the file? External file. The file which is saved outside database. The file which is saved outside database. See, this is database. But outside database, there is a file. This is called as what? External file. Okay, listen. He is requesting about this file that is outside the database. So outside the database means he is unable to download. If he wants to download it, we have to read the information from here to here. How to read the information? There is a pointer B file. There is a pointer B file. It was defined under program. Again, let me continue the flow. He want to download this file. Request pass it to web server. From web server, request pass it to database server. In the database server, program receiving the request. Now program execution started. Within the program, B file is there. B file is within the program, B file is there. B file is a pointer pointing to external file. So B file will take the data from here. B file is taking data from here. That data passes to web server. From there, the data passes to end user. This is what happening internally. So what is external file? A file that is saved outside the database. And one more recommendation, if your character value or binary value more than 4 GB size, then don't store it inside a database. You should store it outside a database. And from there, we can read or write any operations. Through which? B file pointer. Where is B file? We can define under a program. So if anybody downloading this movie, the program will be ready to read the data. Suppose for the same movie, one more clip, some last clip added. How to add that clip? Again, through this program, we can add clip, write something onto B file, write something onto external file. You can read data from external file, and also we can write something. We can add something onto external file through which pointer? B file pointer. Yes. And see, these are about data types. So we have discussed what are the character data types. Next, number data types, date data types, and binary data types. Large objects like CLOB to store character large object, maximum size 4 GB. Blob to store binary large object, maximum size 4 GB. To store mixed data, maximum size 4 GB. At last it is B file. At last it is B file. So row ID, we will discuss about it later. Why? Because in the further classes, we will get this concept. This is about data types in your Oracle. Any questions, guys? So according
Hello,
to
sir.
our data type and size, we can create a table. Yes, Shravan, tell me.
Sir, I have a doubt for installing, sir.
Installation.
Uh,
What is the problem?
while while logging to pluggable devices, I'm not getting, sir. It's saying the host is unreachable. Error.
Installation completed successfully?
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Sure, sir.
Okay. So after installation, have you followed some procedure?
Yes, sir. I have followed, sir. I have checked all are running or not.
Okay. Okay.
Uh,
That I have given some steps. So you followed the same steps, right?
yes, sir.
Yeah. These are the steps we have to follow. Verify
Uh,
Oracle services are running or not. Verify TNS names.ora file. Have you did this or not?
yes, sir. I
Hmm? Hello, Shravan.
yes, sir.
Not able to hear you,
Yes,
Shravan.
sir. I did, sir.
Okay. What you did in TNS names.ora file?
Yes, sir. I have did, sir.
What you changed?
Hello, sir.
What you changed in TNS names.ora file? Okay.
Sir, actually, I have checked all services are running or not.
Hmm. Okay.
After that, you in your installation video, the
Hmm.
pluggable devices are for logging system password.
Hmm.
It's showing the TNS
Okay. TNS listener could not be able to connect to
host
the.
is unreachable.
Mhm. Okay. Then
After entering password.
hold on. Hold on. If you get any errors after the installation, if you get any errors after the installation, then use this. Hello, Shravan. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, hold on just a moment.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, just a moment.
Yes.
So I'm sending this document, this image to you. Follow this process. I think
Yes, sir.
you are getting this error. I think you are getting this
Okay, sir.
error. TNS listener does not currently know of service requested. This is the error. For this error, you should connect as sysdba, and after that you have to type this
Okay.
command. You need to type this command. This is the command you have to type.
Okay, sir.
After that, this is the command you need to type. So as it is, I am passing it to your mail. Check it. Once you finish it,
Okay,
and
sir.
you will get this message, and again do this process. Okay,
Okay, sir.
right. So I will pass it to your mail and you can check it.
Okay, sir.
Yep.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah. In case still you are getting any error, I will check your system in the session only on the next class.
Okay, sir.
Right. So that's all for today, guys. And the rest of the part we will continue on Tuesday or
Sir,
next Monday. 1 minute.
hello, sir.
1 minute, Bhavya. 1 minute. We have the next class on next Tuesday. Means there is no session on Monday. Yes, Bhavya, tell me.
Sir, for 6 GB RAM, what I have to install, sir?
In your system, apart from Oracle, is there any other softwares have you installed?
No, sir.
Okay, if you don't install, you can install this Oracle 19C. No problem.
Oh, okay, sir.
Okay, but your system will be little bit slow. If it is 8 GB RAM, then it is happy, but you are saying 6 GB RAM. So little bit your system will be slow.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah, Mr. Kumar, Kisan Kumar,
Hello,
enter
sir.
your mail ID, type your mail ID in the chat window so that
Yes.
I can, yeah, I will send all videos, previous videos, 3 videos are there, old videos. I will send that videos to your mail. Yeah, I got your mail ID. Okay, Kumar, Kisan Kumar, I will send the documents and video access to you until Monday. All of you guys remember one point, until Monday, all these people are able to access the videos and as well as documents. From Tuesday onwards, our session link is changing. Once the link was changed, only fee paid people will be allowed to join into the session. Already paid people, don't worry. Already I have the list who already paid the fee. So the people who did not paid or who are able to access these videos even don't pay the fee, everything will be closed from Monday onwards, right? So thank you all of you. See you
Sir,
on Tuesday. Yes, who is this?
sir, Sarthak.
Yes, Sarthak, tell me.
Sir, in Oracle 11G XE folder, how to uninstall Oracle 11G is not there. Only installation is there. Uninstall is not there.
Okay. Uninstallation video is also provided to you. I have uploaded, see guys, Oracle 11G folder, uninstallation, how to uninstall Oracle 11G. That is also given to you in my drive. You are able to access. Watch this video.
Sir, that video is not there in folder.
Sure?
Yes.
I will check. I am checking. Hold on. Immediately. I want to check right now only. Hello, Sardak. Here we
Yes, sir.
have installation and uninstallation videos, and still if
Uninstall,
you have, yeah, hold on.
uninstall is
See,
not there.
see in Oracle 11G, uninstallation and installation. Okay, it is showing in red color. Okay, hold on. Let me delete it. Generally, sometimes the videos not able to play.
Okay.
Then we have to re-upload them. That is the only solution. I am re-uploading uninstallation. Okay. So now after 15 minutes or half an hour, you can access this uninstallation video. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Right. Okay. Yes, completed. You can watch the video accordingly. You can do the installation or uninstallation.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Thank you all of you. See you on Tuesday.